And this week I started C1. So yeah, it's tough and time consuming.
What is C1?
Oh, the advanced level.
Okay. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Are there any challenges you're facing?
Yeah, well, I close to finish the first part. I think it was something related to past perfect tense, something like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Some exercises, online exercises that I didn't do.
Or you are not yet. Okay. No problem. I know you'll breeze through them. You are a good student.
Thank you.
Yeah. So how was your day?
It's been with a lot of meetings. Yeah, mostly meetings, not too much of actual coding.
Okay.
Working, more or less.
Okay. All right. Now, getting back to your previous class, what was the subject of discussion? Or what did you learn in your previous class?
Yeah, I think it was last Wednesday, and it was about Doctors Without Borders.
Oh, sounds like an interesting subject.
Yeah, it was really interesting.
What was the main highlight in that class for you?
It was somehow similar to what we did with you when we talk about the Red Cross.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little
Good
history
memory.
about Doctors Without Borders. Well, they are all volunteers. And actually, I think the people who created Doctors Without Borders, they started working at the Red Cross initially.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any new words that caught your attention? Or phrasal verbs?
I can't remember. Oh yeah, there was a term that was related to the people who help during birth of child. I think it was
Midwives.
Yeah, that was a weird term, but yeah, I don't know about it.
Hi, good night.
Good evening, Antonella. Long time.
Hi, Azteca. Yes, nice to see you again.
It's always a pleasure to have you in class.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember the last class you had with Caesar, you did a lot of adjectives.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay. So nice. Great. So, Antonella, can you recall your last class?
Okay, it was... Okay, it was last Wednesday. Okay, well, it was about government. Yes, the parliament, like the names that you use on the government.
Okay.
Monarchy, I don't know.
Monarchy, okay, kingdom,
yes.
Or different types of governments. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, good. So in the interest of time, let us get into a subject of discussion today. Today we are going to discuss about job performance. Job performance. Caesar, please, let's get into it. The first warm-up question.
First warm-up question. Have you ever had a job performance review? You mean like someone talking about my performance?
Giving you feedbacks?
Yes, giving you feedback, as Antonella has pointed out.
Not really. I don't think so. I mean, or at least I haven't heard about it, but I don't think I have seen a review about
You've never had a review?
Yeah.
What do you work? What's your work?
Antonella, seems you've had a review before, a performance review.
Oh, okay. If I had, yes, I've had in one of the companies I have been in, have worked at. Yes. It was the name was a one-to-one, and that's when I sat with my boss and talked about opportunities and good things.
Oh, okay. When you started to review your work or to go through, examine how you've been performing at work.
Yes.
Wow. Okay, Caesar, do you take your colleagues through reviews, or do you review the performance of your team?
I don't think I do a performance review per se. I mean, I'll be honest, I don't even know how a performance review looks like. So yeah, but we discuss about how they're doing, something like that, but I don't think it's that formal.
Okay, it's informal.
Yeah, it's very informal.
Then I'm going to give you a template. In this class, we have a template for a job review.
Oh.
Okay. Antonella, please read for us the second question.
Okay. What things do people talk about during a job performance review? Oh, I have to answer.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. And they talk about like how do you say it in English? Is oportunidades de mejora, opportunities to improve, to make a better work.
Very good.
And they also like felicitar.
What is felicitar?
Congratulate. They congratulate. They also like recognize, congratulate the good work you have done.
Okay, that's positive. So Caesar, when you're interacting with your team informally, that is, and then you discover that they are not performing well, how do you go about it?
Well, we usually discuss the reason why they didn't meet their goals. Yeah, because we work like with sprints, with 2 week sprints, and yeah, sometimes we don't reach our goals for some reason. So we discuss, if they have any problems or something that was blocking them from,
or hindering.
Yeah.
The words, I think the words is hindering. The word is hindering, and then you have impeding.
Oh yeah, impeding, yeah.
Yeah, something that has been impeding them from achieving their goals. But I think I'll also give you another phrase: stymieing their efforts.
I'm sorry, and what is hindering?
To hinder is to prevent.
To prevent, okay.
Something that has been to stymie. I'm looking for another. Yes. Something that hinders growth, that is to stymie. Okay? Stymieing their effort. Something that may be that comes in between your goal, the vision here, and the goal. So it denies you an opportunity to see yourself progressing from one point to the next point. Okay, good.
Right.
Antonella, have you ever been nervous about a performance review?
Actually, no, because I always think that these performance reviews are positive, because maybe one time it happened that I thought that my work was okay, but actually my boss saw some opportunities to be better. So I think it's positive to have them. So I think that I haven't been nervous because I like to accept and learn about what they tell me.
They
Yes.
give you an opportunity to reflect.
Yes, and be better at work, which I
Very
think.
good, very good. I think you're one of the few people who embrace reviews. Many people don't like them.
But I guess
So,
they should be constructive rather than destructive.
yes, yeah,
Yes.
they should be. The boss should critique. You know, there's a difference between this and instead of this. There's critique and there is a critic. The first one is an objective evaluation of your performance with the goal of helping you to improve, to critique. The next one, critique with a C, is basically a negative. It's usually very subjective and it doesn't seek to add value, to critique. So your boss should not critique you with a C, but he should or she should critique you with a Q to help you. Good. So let's get into the words. One of my favorite bits. Caesar, the ball is in your court. Number one.
Number one, job performance. Maybe H, document that describes a person's job performance.
You are close to it. K, have a look at letter K.
Oh, okay, yeah. The quality level of someone's work.
Yes, your job performance. It's the quality of your performance, the quality of your performance. Antonella, number two.
Okay, review. To go over, to look over again, to examine.
Examine, very good, Antonella. To go over. Now, this is a phrasal verb. Go over. Look over. Okay? To examine. Examine. Very good. Caesar?
Number three, anxious. A, nervous.
Yeah, that's a synonym. Anxious is nervous. Antonella?
Okay, I think there's someone else in the class, Rodolfo.
Yeah, that's a colleague.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Rodolfo. Thank you, Antonella. I've not seen him. Rodolfo, yes. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine.
Okay. Antonella has come to your rescue. I've not seen you. Thank you, Antonella.
Okay.
So, Rodolfo,
today
I
was late.
Okay.
Yes, I center. Yes.
Don't worry. So we are discussing about job performance. We're going through vocabulary preview. Okay, Rodolfo?
Okay.
Good.
Yes.
Okay, Caesar. I think who's number 4? Antonella, yeah.
Okay, a customer service. The process of taking care of a company's customers.
Perfect. Caesar, number 5, and then Rodolfo, number 6.
Okay, 5. List. Happy, satisfied. I.
Yeah. I. Perfect. Rodolfo, number 6.
B, having a favorable or good effect.
Yes, positive. Antonella, number 7.
Okay, evaluation form. A document that describes a person's job performance.
Yes, an evaluation form. Caesar, number 8.
8. Exceed. Maybe N, to do better than.
Yes, to exceed a limit, to go beyond. To go beyond, to do better than. Okay. Rodolfo, number 9.
Meet. Maybe I know that someone adds to a form.
No, really. Let me give you an example in a sentence,
Okay.
Rodolfo. As a teacher, I have to meet my students' expectations. As a teacher, I have to meet my students' expectations.
Letter E. Total or final with all things being considered.
You're almost there. Have a look at letter C.
Okay.
Or letter D actually.
Okay, okay.
Or
Letter C.
Yes, C.
Okay. To do what someone is supposed to do. Okay.
Yes, yes. To do what you're supposed to do, to meet expectations. Okay? To achieve your obligations or to execute your duties. That is to meet your responsibilities. Okay, Antonella?
Okay, overall, total or final with all things being considered.
Very good, very good. Caesar?
Comment. A note that someone adds to a form, J?
Yes, a comment. Comment. Now, Caesar, let me ask you, what's the difference between comment and commend?
Okay, comment is to say something about anything, and commend is to give someone a task, maybe.
To commend, I'd like to make a commendation, okay? To recognize somebody's positive input, to make a comment, okay?
Okay.
Yes, commend and comment. They are closely related. All right, Rodolfo, number 12. Thank you, Caesar.
Okay, signature, a written name.
Yes, a written name, a signature. Antonella?
Okay, expectation, a belief that someone should behave or act in a certain way.
Very good, very good. Caesar, wrap it up for us.
Oh, okay, recommend. F, to suggest, to give an opinion that something is good.
Very good. Construct a sentence using that word, Caesar.
My friend always recommend to read Tolkien.
Who is that friend? He needs to be my friend as well. My friend always recommends Tolkien, Chesterton, Lewis.
Lewis, yeah.
Okay.
Friend. It's an electronic friend.
A virtual friend.
Yeah.
Good. Any question?
No question for me.
Rodolfo?
No, no for the moment.
Antonella, I hope you're on the same page.
Yes, everything fine.
Everything is clear. Good, good. Now, reading. Rodolfo, please read for us the instructions.
Okay, practice reading the dialogue with the partner. Underline any words or phrases you don't understand.
Okay, underline any words or phrases you don't understand. Now, incidentally, I have 3 students. I have 2 people. So one of us is going to listen. Since I'll invite you to be a keen, critical ear as Rodolfo and Antonella engage this conversation, okay?
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. So, because Antonella, who would you choose, Lee or Michaels?
Michaels.
Good. So automatically Rodolfo becomes Mr. Lee. So I think it's Michaels who starts the conversation. Go ahead.
Okay. Hello, Lee. Are you ready for a job performance review?
Yes, Mr. Michael, I am ready.
During the review, we will talk about your job performance and your work.
I am anxious to hear what you think.
Let's get started. First, your job performance gets high marks.
That's great news. I work hard to meet the company's expectations.
I was also pleased with your attitude.
I think having a positive attitude helps me achieve great customer service.
I like the way you worked to meet the customers halfway.
Thank you. I am glad I could help them.
You can see on the evaluation form that you not only met but also exceeded expectations.
What was my overall score?
You received a 5 out of 5. Also, you can see in the comment section that I'd like to recommend you for management training.
I'm happy to hear that. Thank you.
I just need your signature stating that you agree with this evaluation.
I'm happy to sign.
Very good, very good. Any comment about that conversation, Caesar?
Everything sounded good to me.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever found yourself having such a dialogue or conversation with your colleagues?
Yeah, maybe not so detailed, but yeah, we talk about somehow their overall performance.
Yeah. You talk about overall performance, how they are behaving, their expectation, your expectation at work. And that is basically an informal job performance. Yeah, an informal job performance review. Now, Antonella, read the first question and respond.
Okay, how were Lee's marks for his job performance? And they were really high. They were the best because they were 5 out of 5.
Yes, Lee's marks for his job performance were high. Lee's marks, yeah. Rodolfo, number 2.
Okay. How did Mr. Michael feel about this attitude? Yes, I think Mr. Michael feels okay. The overall is good. So the overall of the score of Liz is good. So that was a good job.
Yes, Mr. Michaels felt, it's in the past, felt that Lee's attitude was great, or Lee had a positive attitude. Okay, Caesar, number 3.
What was Lee's overall score? I think it was 5 out of 5.
Very good. Very good. Lee's score was 5 out of 5. Finally, Antonella.
Okay, what type of training did Mr. Michaels recommend for Lee? He recommended management training.
Management training. Very good. He recommended management training. Rodolfo, please read the instructions and proceed to respond to the first statement.
Okay, complete the sentences using vocabulary from page 1. You may need to change the word forms.
Okay, I think since you're late in class, you might have missed something. I'll request Caesar to take us through the first statement.
Okay. Nate's boss gave him a good job performance because he met all the monthly targets. His boss gave him a good job performance review.
Very good. Review. Antonella, number 2.
Okay, I was about the test, so I studied a lot the night before. I was nervous, anxious.
Very good. You've given me 2 answers which are perfect. I was nervous or anxious about the test, and that is good stress. Very good, Antonella. Rodolfo now, number 3.
Expectations were high for the Canadian hockey team to win the gold medal at the Winter Olympics.
Perfecto. Very good. Caesar, number 4.
Eduardo was disappointed that he had not met his boss' expectations.
Very good. Met, the past tense of meet. Very good. Antonella.
Okay, John met all the expectations for his job and got an overall score of 3.
Very good. Antonella, your diction is very good. Huh?
Thank you.
Yeah, very good. Rodolfo, number 6.
Okay. The customer added recommendation about the company's customer service on the evaluation form.
It can't be recommendation, but Rodolfo, have you ever gone to a hotel or a restaurant or a bank and then they request you to leave
Comment?
some tip?
Comment? Okay.
Thank you. You've read my mind. Thank you. Caesar.
Is it 7? 7, right?
Yes.
Jose had to put his on the time card so his boss will know he was on time to work. Signature?
Yeah, had to put his signature. Antonella.
Okay, my mother was my good marks in math and science. Surprised, impressed. I don't know. I don't remember which one.
Okay, but your answers are right.
Was pleased.
Yes. Impressed. Okay. I think it's synonymous with pleased. Was impressed, surprised. Maybe you've not been performing so well. So,
yes.
Okay, Rodolfo. Number 9. Rodolfo.
I needed 3 people to meet me before I could apply to be a manager.
Yeah, it can work, but there is a better description. There's a better word.
Exit.
Not really.
No.
When you're looking for a job,
okay,
you need somebody to forward your name or to recognize what you've been doing. So these people, what are they doing on your CV? They are not necessarily referees, but they are helping you get a better hearing. What are they doing? They are
recommendation.
Yes, they are recommending you. They are recommending you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So please read that statement one more time.
Okay. I needed 3 people to recommend me before I could apply to be a manager.
Perfect. Also perfect. Caesar, number 10.
Number 10. I learned how to properly treat customers in one of my training courses.
Yeah.
Properly treat customers, one of my I'm not sure. Training course.
Have you seen it, Caesar? Have you seen the answer?
I don't know, maybe comment?
Maybe.
Customer service. Oh, yeah, okay. My customer service training courses.
Perfect. My customer service training courses. My customer service training. I learned how to properly treat customers in my customer service training courses. This is the hint.
Yeah.
Yes, customer service training courses. Rodolfo, please read for us the instructions on speaking.
Write your own dialogue. Work with a partner and write your own conversation using at least 4 words or phrases from today's lesson. Practice the dialogue and then present it in front of the class.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is a virtual class. So this one I normally give it as an assignment. Yeah, during your free time, if you have, think of a dialogue and write it, scribble something. Try to see whether you can write or you can come up with a dialogue in English, or think of a dialogue you've had in Spanish and try to translate it. It should be basic. Maybe asking for directions or purchasing something or a conversation with a waiter or waitress in a restaurant, something like that. That will really help you a great deal. So far, do you have any questions before we look at the evaluation form?
No questions, I think.
Options.
Okay. So Antonella, take us through this paragraph.
Okay, fill in the evaluation form below based on a job that you have or would like to have. Think about the job duties and how you would expect an employee to perform. Write complete sentences for the section at the bottom of the form.
Very good, very good. So Caesar, if you've never seen a job evaluation form, here we have. Let me minimize it so that you can see it. I hope it's still legible.
Yeah.
Okay. So a job evaluation form depends on the kind of company or organization you work for, the format. But this is a basic one. It consists of an employee's name, time at the current job or the duration you've taken, the employee score, the duty, okay, whether they have exceeded expectation, whether they have met expectation, or whether they did not meet the expectation, and then you score it. The responses are on on a Likert scale or a scale of 1 to 3 or 1 to 5. At times it's usually 1 to 10, depending on your choice, on how you're scoring. And then what does the employee do well? What does the employee need to improve? And what does the management recommend for the employee? Then there's a manager's name and the signature, and then there's the employee signature. Okay, so you can tinker or adjust it depending on the kind of profession or expectation you have. Now, since I'm not your employer, I'm going to give you an opportunity to evaluate yourself. I'll give you an example. Employee's name, Mr. Asekatabu. Time at current job, let's say like 1 year. Employee scorecard for the job description. Job duty, conversational tutor. Now, how do I evaluate myself? Do I think I exceed expectations? Or do I meet expectations? Or I didn't meet expectations? So I'll go ahead and say my duty is a conversational, English conversational teacher. What do I do? I think I meet expectations. So what does the employee do well? Maybe creative. I'm creative in class. What does the employee, or what do I feel I need to improve? I need to learn Spanish so that I converse with students who are not able to articulate English well. And what does the management recommend for me? I go to a Spanish speaking school. Is it clear?
Yeah.
Good, good. Antonella, is it clear?
Yes, clear.
Rodolfo?
Yes.
Very good. So I'll start with you, Antonella. I want you to evaluate yourself. Basic.
Oh, okay. Okay, since the beginning, right?
Yes, right from the start.
Okay. Employee's name, Antonella Gallegos. Time at current job is 7 months.
Oh.
Yes, I'm new at my job. Job duty, digital projects coordinator.
Oh.
I think met expectations.
Okay, okay. How frequent are the evaluations at your workplace, Antonella?
In this work, in this job, actually, I think there's not a culture of job performance.
They don't have a culture for evaluation.
Yes, they don't have a culture for evaluation. I think that some companies have that kind of policies. They don't.
They don't.
They don't understand. But I have been in another companies where we had like every 6 months we have a job performance evaluation. Yeah, it's okay. Job performance.
Yeah, it's okay. Job performance evaluation.
Okay, so I think that in next week or this Friday, I'm gonna ask my boss for a feedback for a job.
Good for you. Cesar, go ahead, evaluate yourself.
All right. Employee's name, Cesar Bustillos. Time at current job, 6 months. I'm also kind of new. Employee score for job duties. Job duty, lead software engineer. Exceeds expectations, met expectations. Yeah, I'm gonna say I met expectations.
Okay. Why did you settle for met expectations and not exceed or didn't meet?
I don't know, maybe at some point in some of our sprints, or maybe the initial sprints, yeah, I probably can say that maybe I exceeded expectations because when you're new, you're trying to go beyond and try to do some extra work and stuff like that, right? So maybe
you're exceeding expect. Keep it that way.
Yeah.
Keep yourself new.
Yeah, so maybe then I probably dropped a little bit my performance, but I can say that I didn't meet expectations, but I'm pretty sure I met expectations. So that's what I'm maybe in average. What I'm saying is that I met expectations during these 6 months.
Okay, very good. Rodolfo.
Okay. I'm Rodolfo Orellana. I am working in that company for 4 years.
Oh, you've been working for 4 years.
Yeah.
Wow.
4 years. Job duty, controlling analyst. About my performance, maybe I met the expectations because I know what the department needs to work.
Okay.
I can improve some tasks, maybe some process, but sometimes we don't have the resource to do that. So that's why maybe I have some limitations, but we try to do better always.
Okay, that's very, very good. So, Antonella, we get to the second section. Based on your score, okay, we are going to look at these 3 questions. What do you do well? What do you need to improve? And what does the management recommend for you? Go ahead.
Okay, what does the employee do well? I think that I do good planning.
You're a good planner.
Yes, planner. What does the employee need to improve? Maybe the communication with all the involved parts of the plan.
Okay, the other team, the stakeholders or the team players.
The team players, yes.
And
what does management recommend for this employee? I don't understand. It's like, what does my boss recommend me?
If you are your own boss, if Antonella was the boss, if Antonella was Antonella's boss, okay, what step would you take?
I think that to continue planning all the projects I have, and like inviting the team players to take more part in.
Okay. Expanding or extending your scope by including more people to participate.
Yes.
Thank you, Antonella. That was such a concise response. Cesar, what about you?
What does an employee do well? Yeah, I think my I think I would probably pick my programming skills.
Your strength.
No, yeah, that's my strength. Coding skills. What does employee need to improve? I think probably I will encourage my colleagues to be a little more proactive. Towards the client, the customer. And what does management recommend for this employee? Yeah, maybe related to coding itself. I have like some of my concepts a little rusty, so maybe review some design patterns, something like that, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So which is your best coding language? I understand that is a language.
Yeah, it's called language. It's called Python.
Oh, you're good at Python.
Yeah, I've been working with Python for more than 10 years.
Whoa. Okay. Okay. I salute you. Rodolfo.
Okay, what does the employee do well?
What do you do well, or what is your strength?
Okay. Yeah, I think I do well, maybe the forecast, controlling the budget, right?
Okay.
Also, coordinate with different areas or departments about their budgets, also some strategies that they can do if they want to be more, I don't know, if they want to save some money, right? Okay, something like that. Designing the process of the department.
Okay.
Okay. Also that.
So you are good at financial management.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So what do you feel you need to improve?
And maybe to learn some business intelligence tools, also to work with that kind of information, you know, like be an expert, because I know something, but but
You're
like
not so...
be an expert in Power BI, also maybe as
okay.
R
to
or
gain
Python.
mastery.
Okay.
Gain mastery. Be good at something. Okay. What does management, what do you think management would recommend for you?
Maybe something like I don't know. Maybe like work closely with some specific departments. That are that key in the process, something like that.
Okay. Work with the specific departments. Very good. Now, wow, that technically brings us to the end. The remaining bit is listening. Of course, what you need to do. I thought there was something that a certain link you're supposed to click. I don't have it here. So perhaps it's just going through the dialogue one more time and pick the quick keywords to fill these blank spaces. Okay, any question? Cesar, do you have any question regarding our conversation today?
Yeah, I have in my notes the word you mentioned. It was to commend, right? Is it the same to say to praise?
Commend, yes. Commend is to praise. It's like praising.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, but it also has several other meanings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, commend. Commend as a verb is to congratulate, to reward, to praise, or you can as well say to acclaim. Okay, as a noun, it's more or less the same. Commend. Very good question. Thank you, Cesar. Antonella?
Everything's clear.
Everything is clear. Very good. Rodolfo?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay, great, great. For me, I think I'm glad to be back and to start my sessions with Cesar and Antonella and Rodolfo. It's always a pleasure having you around, and I'd like to wish you a pleasant evening.
Have a good day, Jessica. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you soon.
Thank you. Bye.